Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson. We have flakes flying through the region, northern Minnesota, seeing those now. Another batch on the way. A number of Alberta Clippers will roll through, and the added up snowfall, well, it will feel a lot like winter. I'll have details on what you need to know coming up. Joining me right now. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, and hold your questions because I will have answers. Let's get started right now on Hutch's weather.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, we have blustery wind today, carrying temperatures all the way up. A little bit of snow now in the, well, northeastern corner of Minnesota in the Arrowhead up there. Another batch working its way toward the capital city. Looks like it's moving through New Salem, Sioux. Mixed precipitation in the high country of Montana as there is some warmer temperatures there. Speaking of temperatures, here's what we're looking at right now. As we look across the region, the coldest blob has slipped off toward the Twin Cities, and it's really warming up just a little bit now as we zoom in a little bit closer. So 12 degrees in Minneapolis, 9 Duluth. But look at this. Wells County, that's you folks out there seeing about a 30-degree reading right now in Harvey, 34 all the way off to your west as we go out towards the area here in Garrison, 36 in Glendive, Montana, and 37 in Pierre, South Dakota. So that's a look at those temperatures. Factor in the winds, and it's unbalmy out there with wind chills below zero across much of Minnesota right now. 10 below Duluth, 10 below Brainerd Lakes area. Bemidji, Babe the Blue Ox has that good and handy flannel on right now. Good to have you on there, Beaver Sticks, from Breezy Point, Minnesota, where you folks are enjoying some kind of chilly weather. Look at the big time temperature difference and wind chill difference across the region. Now let's take a look at what's going on with the Clipper train. To do that, I'm going to show you the European model, and we're going to talk about snow tomorrow that will be making its way in, that will be measurable overnight and into the day. Let's get started with the facts first. Facts are, how low do we go tonight? Well, we're going to be warming. Temperatures will be rising into the 20s, 18 degrees for Grand Forks out there. We're going to have different wind directions in different areas as we'll have approaching system from the west bringing a south or southeast flow. Look at the snow area here from western parts of North Dakota, eastern Montana, and then we'll go into South Dakota with the better chance of those flakes working their way through. Nathan, good to have you on board. Now, your temperatures as we go through the day, however, they'll be a changing. The wind shifts and becomes northerly. In other words, we're steady. Hutch has been saying the last couple days here, 23 and 23. Well, we're sticking with it. Snow showers mainly moving into southeast parts of North Dakota. There could be some accumulation. How much you say? Here you go. Facts first, everybody. We're talking about 1 to 3 inches out there near Medora and Beach, North Dakota. Bring a beach towel that's thick and fluffy, and it'll keep you warm because the flakes are going to fly in this patch here. Now, this could shift a little bit north or south, but the orientation should stay the same from near Glasgow, Montana, through Wolf Point, Brockton, Culbertson, Sidney, Montana, right down into areas in Sioux County here for you folks in Fort Yates and all the way down into the Mobridge region. So that's a look at it. It does pass through. We're going to see nuisance snow here in the valley, so watch out for slippery nonsense. 7-day forecast so shows, okay, Clipper clipping number 1, interesting snow pattern out to the west, so some impacts out there will be likely, and south if your travels take you that way. Then temperatures fall, but not the coldest yet. Saturday will be fairly steady in the morning with temperatures near 10, and then whoop, look out. What up, buddy? Mark, good to have you. We got some things to talk about, my friend, and I hope you can stick around. And cold air is up north indeed. See the purple box? That means, okay, you want to have your thick mittens, your earmuffs, and everything that keeps you out of that, because we're starting that day out at 14 below zero, and that's like a slap right in the face. Ow. So you got to watch that. 6 degrees, your temperature in the afternoon. A good day to stay in and watch those Vikings. Cheer them on. The purple is not there for Vikings. It's there because it's going to be cold. Now, if you're heading out to the Parade of Lights, come out and see Hutch. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be looking for you. The Parade of Lights Saturday. It's going to be cooling off, a little on the breezy side. Can't rule out a flurry. But you know what? 'Tis a season to have some fun. All right, now as we go into next week, Monday and Tuesday, I've highlighted as red why 2 more Clippers. So count these puppies with me. Ready? 1, off on Friday. 2, a whole separate system. That's on Saturday. Then we get a little break with high pressure over us on Sunday. And then 3, on Monday. And then 4, count them, 4 Clippers moving through. 1, 2, break, 3, 4. Not any one of these is going to be huge, enormous, or big, but it's going to add up. These could bring increasing flakes. And just so we can talk about it, I didn't make it red yet because we'll have to see. These clippers can change. But another clipper making its way through. 5 out of 7 days getting clipped by clippers, getting slapped by flakes. It's all going to be fun until a snowflake hits you right squarely in the ear hole. And that ain't any fun. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the snowfall potential, and then we'll take a look at the track of these storms. Saturday's system, again, not much snow, a flurry or two across parts of central and southern North Dakota, but some light accumulations from, say, you folks out there in Center and Oliver County, Mercer, Beulah, Hazen, all the way straight down into Mobridge out here, Corson County, stretching into southern Minnesota, where we could have some appreciable flakes that do cause some greasy roads out there, just greasy, nothing fun to drive on. Deb, good to have you on board. Thank you for watching. Rick Fox, thank you for throwing in some stars as well. Good to see you here, buddy. All right, thanks so much. Now, this is just a look. Don't panic. Strap yourself down. Get your back scratcher out, scratch your back, and say to yourself, self, what is Hutch talking about? These are going to add up. Well, an inch here, a dose there, and the next week's systems in particular, this is a look at the European model snow totals. You're going to see these on the internet all over the place. Oh, it's Armageddon. No. There's no way we can tell you exactly how much. But if we add up snow track 1, Clipper 2, Clipper 3, Clipper 4, and Clipper 5 in the next 7 days, this is through Friday at 10 p.m. of next week. Again, the amounts on this are not particularly something that we can really stick to, and even the intensity. So suffice it to say, we have a great chance at the northern half of North Dakota and much of Minnesota getting some very appreciable snowfall amounts in total by the time we wrap up this puppy, the next 7 days being the puppy, okay? So what do those snow totals mean? Don't hold me to these numbers because they ain't anything to shake a stick at. Let's see, you know about ice? Let's see if I can find the graphic here. Yeah, no, we're not going to go to the hail graphic. We're just going to go right here. I'm just going to tell you, it's too early to look at snowfall amounts. Let's just say many of us will have 4 to 5 inches or more of accumulation of snow over the next few weeks. Tyler, good to have you on board. Hey, I'm opening the floor for your questions now because you know what? Hutch has got some big time travel going on in this holiday season. Going to see my nephew do some singing at St. Olaf, so I cannot wait to do that. Coming back to enjoy some company of you at the Fargo Holiday Lights Parade. The FM area celebrates, and I'm going to be there with you. So I hope to see you out there. Wave at me. I may have some treats that are sweet for you. And for you, icy enough roads to help with the Avs skate to another victory. That's a statement, Mark, not a question. That's a statement. It's going to be icy out there. Now, hour by hour forecast. Let's do the national view so we can take a look at the European model first. And I do want to point out that we do have a chance for some flakes. Okay, so here's today's system wandering through the northern plains, heading on its way to the Great Lakes. Here's tomorrow's system. It starts overnight tonight, midnight and beyond, and it kind of meanders its way through. Not a lot of accumulation, but I did show you along the state line where things get rocking early. We could have some accumulations of an inch or 2, maybe 3. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. But again, here comes the next wave for Saturday. This one straight out of Washington, it moves through Montana and then starts diving south. I have maintained this European model. Here's why. This is just one of my testimonials to this model. The other model, the American model, had this snow here, then moved it down here, then moved it back up here, then moved it back down here, kept it even farther south, and now it's back. They both have a track from western North Dakota into eastern South Dakota with this. The Southern Valley will have the best chance at seeing a little bit of accumulation of Saturday snow, but the cold weather starts moving in as we go into Saturday evening. So bundle up at the parade. This one's on its way to southern parts of Minnesota and Iowa. And Iowa Ottawa is going to get another, well, rocking of flakes. We're going to rock around the flaky tree because that's what's going to happen. Now we get a break on Sunday. Remember, that's the high pressure flurries out to the west, but nothing, not much more than like snow globe type of flakes. Here comes our next clipper fixing to get clipping, and it comes through on Monday. Watch this, Monday. That's a separate system. What's this nonsense? That's clipper number 4. Are you kidding me? It's rocking right out of Alberta and Saskatchewan. And well, I'll tell you what, this one may have a track that impacts our entire area of central and eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota going into your Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday looks good. Then after that, it's on its way to the Great Lakes. Get a chance at it. Then as we head into Friday, remember I said Thursday could bring another one? Look at this. This is a big old low pressure system, heavy bands of snow, maybe some icing on the warm side of it. Look how it's scooping warm air from the Central Plains, punching it into western South Dakota. Could it happen? Yeah. Am I sold on it? No. Am I watching it? Only for you, friends. Okay, it's time to ask questions, and then Hutch is off to dinner, and I'll have an update for you a little bit later, and certainly tomorrow as well. But gonna go enjoy a trip watching some holiday singing at St. Olaf's. So thank you very much. Hey, good to see you on there. Nan Leakley. Nan Leakley. Okay, very good. All of these words all bundled together make it a little bit more interesting for Hutch to see. Now let's go to our local forecast, and I'll wait for a couple questions before I jump on off of here and get ready to get on the road here, because we got to travel. Speaking of travel, the road conditions are looking pretty good, so I'm not going to go there unless you specifically ask a question for it. Here goes. So we go through the 24-hour period. Snow showers developing a little bit heavier in western parts of North Dakota and eastern Montana, and then as we get our way into the region, it's moving through Bismarck and southeast North Dakota with some light accumulations of snow. Most of us here should not see more than an inch. Kim, thank you for supporting me through stars. What causes the systems to dip south over the Bakken area? Great question, Tyler. That's just a matter of fact as to where the storm track sets up. There's been plenty of years where it sets up a little bit farther north of that. But you know what? I do not know of anybody that studied this. It'd be interesting for some meteorology student to study this, but the heat released from all the flaring that goes on out there may have an impact on your local weather. Hutch just thought that that's something we might want to look into, and it could have an impact. It's kind of like a heat island effect in the city. Now, as we go through Friday in the morning, the snow showers are moving through, and they're on their way out toward the Twin Cities as we go through Friday midday, leaving us with flurries, north wind, and cold, steady to falling temperatures. And that is a look at your forecast for Friday. So thanks for the questions. I really appreciate all of you. In fact, I love the fact that you allow me to keep doing what I do best. I've got some exciting news coming. There's going to be more information on this coming up here soon, but this is something I want you to watch. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. So maybe you're thinking that, Hutch is coming soon and it's going to be wintry soon. Yes, that's true. But I've got big news to share with you and you and you and all of you. And I can't wait to do it. M. Steiny, 1966. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for watching. Oh, Pedro's down here. He's with me and we're ready to go have our dinner and get things going. So dinner's on. You have a good evening. We have rising temperatures tonight. It's still wind chilly out there. Bundle up. Hope to see you at the Fargo and Moorhead Holiday Lights Parade. Cannot wait to see all of you out there. And big news coming soon. You can find out more details on that. And by the way, if you're looking for travel information, hutchesweather.com's got you covered. Head out to the road conditions report brought to you by my friends at OK Tire. Latest videos are all on here. Interactive radar, and there's more. If you go to the road conditions page right here, I got to tell you, you're going to get some squeaky clean, fun information because it's your desktop approach to getting to, and you can look at this on your cell phone right wherever you go. Go to the OK Tire road conditions page. Not only does it have road conditions for our entire region, but you can also scroll down, follow the scroll, and hit the play button down here. This is the snow accumulation forecast from a model. It is a model's forecast, but it's not Hutch's forecast every time. No Waddle, as you've heard me say, gets it right every time. This one has some Friday flakes moving through the Southern Valley. Here comes Saturday's snow right from Fort Peck Reservoir out here in Montana, straight through Glasgow and all the way down into parts of Northwest South Dakota. That's Saturday. See it spilling out here? So, couple clippers will be a clipping as we go through the next few days. I hope you like hutchesweather.com. Hey, Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate you like the website, and I appreciate any comments. If you have ideas, share them with me. Watching from Arizona. Hey, Lori, it's good to have you. Bonnie, you are appreciated. And Beaver Stick says, my new go-to guy. And where are you watching from, Beaver Sticks? I want to make sure I take care of you. You're always welcome to ask a question right here on Hutch's Weather. Pass the good word that Hutch's Weather is here watching the skies for you. I do have something I need to get out there right now. So if you're watching or you know this person, you got to help me get in touch. Now, let's see what this says. Okay, chance of the aurora, not going with that tonight. I mean, even though there's a slight chance, we're going to load up something different here that I have prepared. And it's important to get this word out. If you know this viewer, please pass the word, because I am celebrating 75,000 folks here following me on my Facebook page. Pardon me while I'm looking around. And there is an individual who gets a prize package who was a 75,000th person. Let me see if I have it here. Where did you go? Where did you go? And I don't see you. Okay, I'll have to get that graphic up and I'll post it. That's going to be the story. But I do have another story to tell you. Hutch's Weather tonight. Did you miss my weather kid? I don't want you missing my weather kids. So let's get that up here. Weather Kid is going this week. Let's see. It's Kinsley. Did you see Kinsley tonight? Head over to hutchesweather.com, watch Kinsley, or watch it on my YouTube channel as well. And I want you dropping comments for these kids as well, as we had some fun talking about the weather and icy weather at that. So drop a comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Hutch's Weather Kids, and thanks for supporting me. And I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful night. Burr watching from Moorhead. I'm watching from Moorhead too, Shirley. Pass the popcorn, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Oh,
this has been a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Hutch's Weather.